What's going on, guys? It's Bulletproof Soul here. Today, we're coming in with a hilarious story about when me and my girlfriend greened out at the hotel. Um, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But other than that, we're just gonna get right into it. Um, so some background information for the story, so you guys understand what's going on here. Um, this is probably like 1 or 2 years ago now. I was 15 or 16. I don't really remember, but the scenario was my family one of our family friends had a birthday, and they got all like four families together. I think it was like four of us, four families all at this one hotel. And it was one of their birthdays. It was a birthday party. It was a nice hotel. They had a pool. We were right on the beach. It was actually a pretty sweet deal. And it wasn't like a normal hotel where you just have your room, or at least the unit we got. It was like a family unit. So like I had a room, my parents had a room. It was more of like a condo that you stay in for one night, if that makes sense. And so we're at this hotel, and my parents, they decided like I could bring my girlfriend because I wasn't really gonna have a whole lot of friends there. It was more like my parents' friends, like celebrating someone's fucking birthday. I don't remember. Probably turning 30, since this was such a big thing, and you guys know how white women get about their 30th birthday. And so yeah, some white chick's 30th birthday. So me and Kylie, I bring my Xbox. Kylie, my girlfriend, she's like, I got the like I took these edibles from my stepdad, and at this point in my life, I had done edibles before, and I had done a lot of them. I think I'd taken like up to like 200 milligrams before, and been like not fine, but like kind of chill. But dude, these edibles from her stepdad, these were like dispensary medical edibles, and this was my first time with like some real deal edibles, dude. Because honestly, I think the ones I was doing before, those higher dose ones, like were kind of boof, and they kind of set me up to get fucked here. But anyway, we're doing edibles. We don't want to stink like weed. We don't want to bring weed. We don't want to do all that, especially when it's like a bunch of adults who are drinking and like pretty against weed. So we go to the hotel. First, like half of the day goes by normal. We check in, we set up. I set up the Xbox. We get all our shit laid out, all nice and ready. We go to the pool for a couple hours. We're hanging out. We're having a great time. And it was a pretty uneventful day up until we got back to the hotel room, and it's like 8 o'clock, and my parents are like, "All right, we're gonna head over to fucking what's her name's hotel room, and we're gonna party. We're gonna celebrate her birthday. We're gonna do cake and shit. Like you don't have to come." I wasn't even really invited. They kind of just let me know like they were leaving, because by the time it was like 8:30 by the time they left the room we were in, and we're just sitting there like already vegged out playing Call of Duty. We haven't even fucking taken them yet. So I'm like, all right, sweet. See you guys later. Bye. They leave. And me and Kylie, she gets into her bag and she busts them out. And dude, like there were it was like a chocolate bar, like a normal edible, but like it was 50 milligrams in like each, like I'm trying to visualize it for real. And like each little like square of chocolate. That was like a little like square you could break off a Hershey's bar. It was two of them, and they were both 50 milligrams. So me and Kylie, we're thinking, oh, like we've done fucking 200 milligrams and still been functional. We're chilling. So we popped these edibles, these strong fucking edibles. We didn't know at the time, but the strong ass edibles from a stepdad. And we're just chilling out playing Call of Duty, waiting for him to kick in. That goes by for probably, or like after like half an hour, 45 minutes, they really start to kick in. My parents are still gone. I have no fucking idea when they're coming back, but they're kicking in, and we're just getting high at first. We're chilling. We got the giggles. Like it's pretty intense, but I didn't really think anything was wrong at that point. And we're just kind of chilling, kind of hanging out, playing Call of Duty. And then like I remember we were playing, since we were stoned, we were playing fucking gun game, and it was like Modern Warfare 2, I think. And in that game, you can have like a custom roulette, not roulette, custom like cycle for what guns you use in a gun game. And dude, we were fucking fried. And I was just putting I remember this part vividly. I was putting like every other gun has a riot shield. And I just thought it was the funniest shit in the world, dude. We were laughing our dicks off because, like, you'd start out gun game, you get a pistol, and then you're onto a riot shield, and it's like, all right, whatever. Like, you move on to a shotgun after that, and then it's another riot shield, and then another one, and then a normal gun. And I thought I was like a fucking pranking genius, dude. I thought this was the funniest shit, and we were just dying laughing. And I mean, at this point, both our eyes are fucking red, like we're visibly stoned, and so we're just playing Call of Duty, playing fucking Riot Shield gun game, Riot Shield Bonanza, and like we get to that point of stoned where we're just all of a sudden we're just both really shit at the game. We are both fucking terrible. It's like not even funny how like we it like wasn't even fun for us to play anymore because we sucked so much ass, dude. So we started I turned off the Xbox, and we're just chilling, and she looks at me and she's like, Vance, like your eyes are really red. I'm like, what? And dude, we look on the phone, and I look at myself in the camera. This is probably the reddest my eyes have ever been. As red as like that little fucking recording like square I got on my phone right now. That's how red they were. This shit was redder than like Satan's dick, dude. I looked ridiculous. Sometimes I get really red eyes when I get stoned, and it's like it's weird. It only happens like 25% of the time, but it's always when I'm doing some shit I shouldn't be, like taking edibles at the hotel room, that it happens. So I'm like, fuck, we gotta fix my eyes. And she opts on Google. She's looking up shit. How do we fix eyes? Like, and it probably took us like 10 minutes just to fucking Google it because we are so stoned. We're like barely functioning at this point. Like my eyes beat fucking red. And I don't even know how we settled on this. We ended up with like a cold water bottle from the fridge. Well, this is the setup. We ended up with like a cold water bottle from the fridge, wrapped in like a warm towel, and we put that shit just on my eyes like it was gonna like make them not red. Listen, I don't know what the fuck we were trying. Maybe we were just thinking on like some 5D like expanded mind like psychedelic kind of shit, but it was not a good plan. Let me tell you guys that. It was not, it did not work. My eyes, I looked the same. My face was just wet. It probably looked worse after doing that, honestly. So, we're like just sitting there like, fuck, dude. Like, we are both so stoned. We can't even like do anything. And, yeah. Hold on. I need to take a break. I'm going to cut this out of the video. Um, where did I leave off? We're both super stoned. We can't fucking do anything. And then, yeah. Um, and, I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning, but my parents didn't know I smoked at this point. They had no fucking clue, and they certainly wouldn't have been okay with it. Because I don't know if your guys' parents are like this. My parents have always been kind of weird about my girlfriend. Like, they don't, like, really, like, not like that, but, like, back during the beginning of our relationship, they didn't really want her around too much. Like, it's just, I just got parents like that, man. Like, that's just how they are. They don't want the misses around. They're cool now. They don't care now. But back then, it was like, fuck, dude. So, letting her come to this hotel was a pretty huge deal. And if they found out that she came to this hotel and we're fucking blasted, dude, oh, it would have been raps. I would have had my head pulverized. I would have been like, you wouldn't be seeing this video, guys. I'd still be in like a fucking coma from the beating I would have received. Um, so we're geeking, trying to get my fucking eyes clear. Doesn't work. And we're just chilling. And I remember after that, after we realized we couldn't get my eyes like better, we came up with the plan. We're just gonna pretend to be asleep once they get back, even though it's only like 10 o'clock, and we probably wouldn't be asleep because like we're at a fucking hotel. My parents aren't stupid; they know we want to stay up. Like we're like we want to get lit, and so we're sitting in bed, and Kylie's just scrolling on her phone. I remember I'm watching reels on her phone, and I'll put the picture on screen right here. It was this one fucking video of like the realistic like Bart Simpson, like fuck, dude. Damn, I suck today, guys. Gonna cut this out. Um, so I'm watching Kylie scroll reels on her phone, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen like those memes where it's like it's the drawing on a paper. Well, yeah, obviously it's on fucking paper. It's a drawing. But it's a drawing and it's like it's someone's face and it's like split into four sections and it's labeled like realistic drip like glitch or like just stupid fucking shit, just stupid ass like reels like that. I'll put the picture on screen for y'all so y'all know what I'm talking about. And it was that. And dude, I remember just being so fucking stoned and like thinking that was the funniest shit in the entire world, dude. I was dying laughing. Like I literally I remember this because she still brings us up to this day. I took her phone out of her hands and like, dude, I just took a screenshot of it. I just started posting that shit on our story, bro. I posted that fucking picture on Snapchat, on Instagram. Literally, like, if you knew this chick, if you knew Kylie, you were seeing this Bart Simpson picture, and that was like my mission. Like, yeah, maybe we were really on some like 5D, like interdimensional thought shit. Like, cause I knew everyone needed to see this fucking picture. Um, and that was fucking hilarious. Like, I still think that's pretty funny that I did that. So, my parents get home, or not home, but they get back to the room after a while. It's like 10:30, and my dad was pretty adamant that we weren't was supposed to have the door closed. We were just not allowed to have the door closed at any point. But they get home, lights are off. We're doing our little fake sleep scheme, and so the door is closed. And dude, this motherfucker, I've never been like so scared in my life, dude. He just swings open the door as fast as he fucking can. He sees the lights are off, dude. He thinks he's like coming on to us. He's like, oh, these motherfuckers, they're having sex. Like I know that. Like, there's no way they aren't. Like, no, we did it in the 2 hours you were gone, you fucking tub of shit. But regardless, door flings open and he's pissed. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I said, don't close the door, bro. And dude, I knew at this point, I was like fucking baked, but I knew at this point, my eyes are so red that the best play here is we just pretend we were genuinely asleep. And that's what we did. We just laid there and he's sitting there like yelling at me and I'm just sitting there like clenching my eyes shut like no bro, like I'm asleep because I'm turned away from him. He's standing in the doorway. I'm turned like on the other side away from him, facing away. And my mom comes up and he's like they're asleep, like relax, like it's okay, like they can have the door closed if they're going to sleep. And he's like all right, like whatever. And he closes the fucking door. We weren't asleep. We were still up till like 1 a.m. And honestly, I don't even really remember what we did because I was so fucking stoned. Like I just know it was probably unpleasant because after this, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do edibles for like a year and a half after this. I was terrified of edibles. I was like, hell no, never doing that shit again. I remember we woke up the next day, like both just like, ugh, like not even like hungover, but like having like the closest thing to like a weed hangover you can have, I guess. Um, we just woke up feeling like shit. And I remember we went to Dunkin' Donuts to get like drinks and donuts, and we also went to McDonald's to get like fucking hotcakes and hash browns and shit. That was like some fat ass shit, dude. That was ridiculous. We went to like two different places to put together our breakfast because we just needed something to get us going after that fucking night. But yeah, I mean, nothing went like horribly wrong. Like we got away with it. Like my parents still don't know to this day. But I would not touch. I didn't start like doing edibles again until like this year, I think, like 2026. Like I was fucking terrified of them shits, dude. That was like anyone has an edible at a party, I'm not fucking touching it, dude. I'm not trying to get like so stoned and like so stoned I'm just fucked. And honestly, I really think this is the only time I've ever greened out. I've never really like greened out after this or like had an experience closer to that or like similar to that, I guess. So I really would consider this my first and only time greening out. And it was off 50 milligram medical grade edibles at a fucking hotel with my parents and my girlfriend. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I hope you guys enjoyed this scenery. I Here, let me clip on my mic real quick so I can show y'all. I finally got a tripod, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah, I finally got a tripod for this video. So let me flip around my camera. Can you not do that while you're recording? What the hell? Really? That's horrible. But yeah, shitty little tripod from Walmart. Gonna be using this a lot more. I might find a way to like rig this up in my car, cause so y'all don't have to look through my steering wheel to see me in the car. But yeah, guys, that's the story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you made it this far. Share this video around and shit. And I hope all y'all have a nice day. Later.